Diciendo es que es que inicio otro directo. Voy a iniciar otro directo.
Ya, güey, ya.
No te puedo decir que estoy en directo.
Ya lo
A
inicié, güey.
ver, aceptar la transmisión, aceptar. Voy a iniciar otro directo.
Güey, la tienda se va a actualizar en menos de 2 horas.
¿Qué? ¿Qué pasa?
La tienda se va a actualizar en menos de 2 horas.
¿Serio, comadre? Que es algo nuevo que quiero Fortnite que lo mismo.
Sí, es cierto, güey. En 2 horas se actualiza la tienda.
¿Qué?
En 2 horas se actualiza la tienda.
¿En cuánto se actualiza la tienda?
2 horas
A
para
ver,
que.
dime la tienda, bro. ¿Qué?
2 horas falta para que se actualice. Falta.
Brother.
Eh.
La tienda, bro. Mentira. Yo pensé que me estaban
Y que es
como un
posible que salga la de
segundo.
Marshmallow, güey.
¿Por qué, ven?
Porque pues. Ah, güey, me va la.
Me acuerdo cuando. ¿Te acuerdas el tipo cero en Magic que pensó que ella era mujer? ¿Te acuerdas? Y que tú nos provocó esa maestra. Yo ni me acuerdo cómo se llama esta. Oh, ya no me acuerdo. Pero nos casamos en pico polar.
Ah, sí, sí, recuerdo, güey. Güey, ¿estás viendo mi directo?
¿Qué?
Ya estás viendo mi directo.
Ok, a ver, déjate cuelgo y veo tu directo, ¿ok?
No, ¿por qué?
Es que tengo mi Play utilizándolo y tengo la tablet aquí. Bueno, tengo mi celular, pero no tiene pila.
Mira, ya sé. Invítame a tu grupo.
Ok, a mi grupo de Play. No, perdón, tú no eres de Play.
No, mames.
Espérate, Andy Perras. No puedo, a ver, voy a quedarme en tirolesa y te voy a invitar, ¿ok?
Güey, nomás
Me voy a
invítame,
quedar en
güey.
tirolesa.
Nomás para poder hablar contigo. Para que hagas mi directo. Mientras.
Ok.
Así para en vez de hablar aquí por Messenger, hablar por el Fortnite. Hola, bebés.
Ya, Moni, contigo.
¿Cuál te uniste conmigo?
No, de pronto, tú te uniste conmigo, tú te uniste
Sí,
conmigo.
güey. Ya, güey. Hola,
Alexa,
amigos, ¿cómo están en el
mira,
directo de hoy? Estamos aquí con un nuevo directo el día de hoy. Amigos, ¿cómo están? Pinche intro, está más
diles que yo
vergas.
soy el Paco Yaremo.
Pues ahí ya lo escucharon. Él es Yaredmo. Vamos a ver a Fortnite. Vamos a ver el directo de Fortnite. ¿Dónde están, my brothers? Yo sí. Yo soy Andrés. Aquí su. Ah, nadie me está viendo porque estoy hablando como un pendejo.
Yo te voy a ver en mi directo en cuanto termine de matar a este tipo, pues, ya que solo tengo un revólver.
A ver.
¿Cuánto material tiene este tipo? No quiero gastar muchas balas. Así que al toque. Atrás, Omar. Bueno,
Hola,
necesito una
amigos, ¿cómo
escopeta.
estamos? A la bestia, güey, mi cara, mi culera, güey. Ah,
Sí.
vamos a ver gatitos mañosos, ¿o que no? No, güey, deseo que no me salga algo cochino y traviesón por aquí. Porque pues no, ¿verdad? Aguanta.
¿Qué? Pero si yo dije
Pues ya mero va a salir.
¿Qué mierda es este juego? ¿Qué mierda es este juego?
Échale mientras empieza la World Cup. Faltan 7 minutos. ¿Qué peches con tu directo?
Oye, Andy, ¿por qué tú no te vas a World Cup si eres muy
¿Cuál
fan?
directo, güey? Güey, ¿cómo que qué peches con mi directo?
A ver, Andrés X, ¿dónde está? Aquí está, Andrés X.
Ese no es.
A su grupo Fortnite viendo la World Cup. Y luego le digo una grosería y me salgo. Soy bien pendejo.
Ya mero va a salir.
¿Qué mierda es este juego? ¿Eso es tu cara?
¡Ey! Va, pues ve mi directo, cabrón, el chido. Aguanten. Pongan. Ay, verga. No quiero jugar.
Omar, pásame a liar.
Güey, si me suben los FPS, voy a. ¿Cómo se dice? Voy a quitarme cara,
¿Qué? Oye, Omar. No, Omar, pásame a liar, Omar. Omar, comadre. Pásame a liar, Omar. Ahí está él. Lo siento, Omar. Él es muy pro para estar conmigo.
Ah, te pasaste de prieto.
¿A Facebook? Ya no.
Güey, te pasaste de prieto, lo eliminaste.
Ahorita escribo tu directo. XD. No voy a poner ja.
Creo que quité mi cámara, ¿no?
Bloqueado. El don.
Ya. Aguanten, se me van a ver por un rato.
Ya te escribí hazme el moderador, bro, porfa.
Voy.
Estoy aquí poniendo XD. No, pero voy a poner siempre me sale cosas que yo no quiero poner.
Ya ya eliminé el video, ya sabes que ya no digas nada.
Ok.
Estoy un frío, estoy feo. Pues vamos a esperar a que empiece la World Cup. Y así vamos a estar con el volumen a full. ¡Ah! Es que no sé cómo poner cámaras, ¿está bien?
Sí.
Dísenos.
¿Tienes segundos de retraso en tu directo, no?
Sí.
Igual, yo no sé cómo quitarlo.
Era.
Me encantan cómo que no pierdes el tiempo esperando a que inicie la partida y al toque vas a ver YouTube al toque.
Dice, güey, ¿tú sí estuviste cuando me caí?
¿Qué?
¿Sí estuviste cuando me caí?
En lo que dijiste de que te me lastimaste los rodillos.
Güey, ve mi directo, güey. Voy a quitar la cámara.
Me encantan cómo que no pierdes el tiempo. Estoy viendo tu directo, ¿eh?
Ve.
Parece que me estás viendo a mí, no te pases. Estoy volteando a tu cara y...
Voy a quitar la cámara, güey.
No, ¿cómo se ve el tuyo? No te pases, ¿qué tienes ahí, bro? Se ve todo oscuro.
No sé.
¿Por qué se ve todo oscuro, bro?
No sé, güey. What the fuck?
No te pases, bro, ¿dónde estás? Parecía que estaba todo negro, bro. Tu directo no, o sea, el mapa de Fortnite.
Uh-huh. Güey, no mames, no veo nada.
¿Qué pasa?
No veo nada.
No ves nada, bro, está arriba de un árbol.
Oh, ya vi. Pues sí, güey, pues veía todo negro.
Es lo que yo veía. ¿Qué tira tu computadora? ¿Una araña metida o qué?
Güey, ¿me ayudas a bajar?
Bro, yo pensé que en 7 días ya me pedían mi teclado y mouse, pero no, es que me voy a cambiar el teclado
Güey,
y mouse.
aquí hay un arma bien perra. Ven para acá.
Ah, no te pases, te acabas de morir.
Pues sí, pues cayó encima de un árbol.
Ah, no más, sí es cierto.
Según yo ya tenía que haber empezado el directo.
¡Oh, gracias! ¡Disculpa! Ah, Roma. ¡Disculpa! Río, un amigo partido visible, o sea, ¿ella cree que somos un?
Ya pues.
Si muere uno, morimos todos, literal.
Sí, güey. Güey, ¿por qué a ti te da con muchas rayitas rojas cuando haces directo?
Espérate. ¿Qué pasa?
Porque tú cuando haces directo se te ve muchas rayitas rojas.
Ah, es el pingo.
Sí, ya sé.
Pero no sé por qué dice que tengo muchas rayitas rojas y boom, tengo poquitas, ¿sabes? Bueno, no me va a ping, no sé por qué dices que tengo...
Ve mi ping ahorita. Ve mi ping ahorita.
Espérate. A ver, voy a ver.
Ahorita que entramos a la casa, porque antes pues sí tenía ping.
50 y algo. 85 o 50 y algo.
Sí, es un
No
ping.
lo veo muy bien. No, sigue como la de un niño rata. Oye, ¿sabías que mi primo es homosexual?
¿Tu primo qué?
Mi primo es gay y tengo también una prima lesbiana.
¡Ey!
Ah, no más cierto, sí, directo.
Este vato. ¿Y qué tiene? A ver, ¿qué tiene? ¿Qué tienen que sean así?
Y se llama Axel, igual al que no lo deja entrar al clan, ya se unió. Y además invitó a un amigo al clan, diciendo que él no es el líder ni es el co-líder. Lo invitó.
Me tiene que ganar,
¿Sabes?
ya saben.
¿Eh?
Me tiene que ganar si quiere entrar al clan.
Sí, por eso.
Ya
Yo
le
le
dijiste.
dije, no te metas acá sin permiso de Andy. Él ni siquiera me hizo caso.
¿Quién es?
El fake Axel Pro. Entonces invitó a alguien llamado Cintin Bro, que era mi amigo, ya mi amigo, pero me hizo acá sin permiso. O sea, todavía lo invitó sabiendo que no es el líder ni el co-líder, bro. Eso se me hace una falta de respeto.
Teleportemos en su puta madre, pendejo. ¡Ey!
Oye, sí,
Ok.
tienes una prima que odias tanto que ni siquiera la quieres ver.
¿Eh?
Tienes una prima que la odias tanto que ni siquiera la quieres ver.
No tanto así.
Yo sí. Está envidiosa, como sus papás tienen mucho dinero, se cree la más perrona de ahí, ¿sabes qué?
Tengo 77 de ping y sin ninguna...
Yo
¡Ey!
tengo un montón de escudos, pero ni
Gente,
siquiera puedo
gente,
llevar una
gente, gente,
escopeta,
gente,
tengo
ahí la
escudos.
pues.
Gente, no vayas. Omar y yo ganamos una partida allí haciendo lo que yo decía, que es llevando muchos
Muerto.
escudos y picar mucho material y disparando hasta la última tormenta.
Están muertos.
¿Los mataste o los mató otro tipo?
Ya lo maté, bueno.
¿Falta otro?
Falta uno nada más.
Te ayudo por si acaso te mata. Aunque dudo que te mate, es mi pro. Yo con el saque ya de
Yaretmo, ¿cuándo vas a llegar?
Aquí ya estoy acá. ¿Qué pasa, no?
¡Compa, perro!
No, hola, ven.
Vámonos ya, ¿no?
Sí. Corre. ¡Oh! No. Irnos no, quedarnos. No me quieras, seguirnos. Ayuda.
¡Vámonos!
No puedo, comadre, estoy entre dos. Ya no me queda material. Comadre. ¡No! Andy, tengo muchos escudos. No dejes que me mate, por favor. Tengo muchos escudos antes de que se curen. Rápido, Andy. Tengo muchos escudos, por favor. No quiero morir así, Andy. Tenía extremadamente muchos escudos. Ahora se van a curar al 100, créeme.
Tengo lag, bro.
Andy, tu vida ha sido, tenía extremadamente muchos escudos. Tenía 2 escudos grandes, 6 escudos de picón y 6 escudos de mini escudos.
Mira pues. No sé por qué no le dio escopetazo. ¿Y si nos vamos a Screams?
¿A cuáles screams?
A las de verano.
¿A las de qué?
Verano.
Ok, voy. Comentarios.
¿Por qué la expulsaste? Lo
¿A ese
acabo,
tipo?
lo acabo de invitar.
¿En serio?
Si no, ¿cómo vamos a jugar scrims? No hay tanta gente.
¿A cuál stream?
Empieza a las 11:15.
¿Qué?
Vamos a matar esto.
A las 11:15, o sea, en 10 minutos. Prácticamente 3 screens o 4.
Pam, 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 pam. Ese güey te expulsó, güey. De Vault. Ya dale esto de Vault. Dale esto. Invita gente también si puedes.
Tengo 39 amigos conectados, pero ninguno de ellos habla español. Prácticamente 3 screens o 4. Tengo un amigo japonés, ¿me crees?
Sí, te creo. ¿Quién está viendo mi directo?
Estoy en tu directo.
Bájale poco.
Me encanta cómo puse. ¿A qué vamos? A las screens. Perfecto, screens. Screens verano. Screens verano. Ahí está, ya estoy en screens verano.
Tengo la skin de Fault con un mazo. ¿Qué procede? Aguanta, espera otro pato.
Andy, me acuerdo que ayer estábamos jugando y de repente, y yo decía, es que no me dice, es que no me deja. Es porque me dijiste que estabas en el equipo y
Güey, pues es el 1 al 8, cabrón.
desde ahí cambió toda mi vida.
Güey, el que pierda es puto, güey.
¿Qué pasa?
El que pierda es puto. Así el segundo y el tercero es puto, güey. El que pierda es puto, güey.
¿Para qué pasa, Andy? Siempre por mí, bueno, no siempre, pero... ¡Comadre, al ataque!
¡Ay! Aguanta, déjate con mi teléfono. No me dieron trampas, sale verga.
¡Me vienen a luchar, comadre!
¡Ay! ¡Ay!
Oye, esto es un insulto para mí.
Güey, el primer puto es el... Güey, este.
Cállese, híjole.
Bueno, me deja poner la...
Espera.
Güey, no me deja poner la
O
fogata.
sea que llegaba y... O como se llama este tipo. Y tú no eres puto, Andy. Tú tienes novia.
Pues no, pues sí, entonces el único puto es el de Vault. ¿Qué pasó de Vault?
Pobrecito.
Me parece que estoy en creativo, no mames.
Hola, me viene a rushar alguien. ¿De seguro es Andy?
¿Eh?
¿De seguro es Andy que me está rushando?
¿No?
No sé el Gibao ese. Re manco el Gibao. Me dan el teléfono porque yo le quité un montón de vida. El Andy, compadre. Está tocado, número de aquí, el Andy. No, me caigo. No me maté. Pero sí dije tocó.
Te pasaste de compa perro. Güey, ¿por qué disparé? Ah, está sacado, güey. Güey, no se puso el suelo. Ve el directo, no se puso el suelo.
No puedo verlo, pero ahorita sí. No, verga, no quiero que me mate, eres ruidoso. No puedo subir esto bien. Oh. Ahí está, ya lo puedo ver, a ver. Ahí es cuando yo te estaba llegando y ahí es cuando todo eso y ahí es que... Ahí sí, tú no te dejó poner piso.
Ven directo.
Mamá, estoy saliendo en la tele, dice el de Baúl. No me dejó poner.
De seguro viene Andy a rushearme, de seguro.
Tú vienes a rushearme, cabrón.
What you out? Y tú me ganas la altura. Clásico, comadre, clásico.
Mira.
Mira, pues.
Mira pues.
A ver, podría ser muy mal. No, las trampas no, comadre, las trampas no.
Güey, no mames, no puedo hacer nada. Ya ves, no, tú no eres el puto aquí. Güey, ya voy a jugar bien, no mames. Qué puta vergüenza, güey, que me ganes. Claro que me tocan armas más o menos buenas.
No, ahí está. Qué bueno que sí puede ser. Tengo al peor de una chica, cualquiera me puede matar. ¿Ok?
¿Mem?
Cualquiera, literal, cualquiera.
¿Cómo que cualquiera?
No importa que sea más blanco, tengo el peor club de la historia. Y viene a por mí. No debería de ser. Es que entonces bueno, pues ya yo también. Tira, Jared, ¿no tienes escopeta o qué? No, si tengo escopeta, por una muy mala.
¿Cuál? No mames. Y eso es malo.
¿Oíste?
No te...
Te puta casi delante. Esa es la palabra. No su escopeta ya, rápido. No escopeta ya. Rápido. Sé lo que va a hacer. No, no tengo un se volvió.
Estás bien pendejo. ¿Quién puso esa... Bueno... Yo soy más pendejo.
Ahí también. Así te quería agarrar, pues. No,
A huevo.
me caí. Yo también te dejé a 55 de vida. Tocadísimo.
Güey, ¿para qué me estás ganando ya?
En esta no te gané, bro. Me caí.
Todavía me estás ganando en los 1v1 ahorita. Me estoy confiando, ¿ya viste? Ah, me
Ahora
toca.
sí, tengo un loot medio decente. Y claro, viene por mí Andy. Clarísimo. Está muy claro.
Güey, te mamaste.
Ay, qué rata saliendo volando. ¿Hasta dónde te fuiste, Andy? Te dejé tocadísimo.
Yo me callo y sigo con mi aventura. Yo de que sí me la aviento.
Muerto uno. Acaba de tirar,
Hijo de tu... ¿Cómo que no se vale tirar y tienes esa mamada, güey? Hijo de tu concha de la lora.
Mira, tomándose el caldo, man. Tómense caldito.
Ay, te iba a dar con la metralleta, pero no tenía nada de vida. Güey, estoy perdiendo.
Tomándose el caldito, compa.
Ay, no. Compa, perro. Güey, ya me voy a poner las pilas, no mames. Hace rato andaba jugando súper bien.
Perfecto, esta vez nadie me viene a anunciar. Perfecto, nadie me viene a anunciar. Muy bien. Nadie me viene a anunciar.
Güey, me quedé atorado.
No, la verdad.
Me quedé
¿Dónde están,
atorado.
en serio?
Me quedé atorado. Me quedé
Te ayudo, te
atorado.
ayudo, te ayudo, te ayudo. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás?
Acá, me sigue.
No, estoy peleando contra alguien. ¿Uno muerto?
Adiós. Quedé atorado.
No te quedas atrapado, ¿verdad?
Mira, me
Es que
siguen.
si te quedas ahí mucho tiempo, se te atrapa. A mí también me ha pasado.
Ya, fíjate. Es que me agaché, creo que fue por eso. No, güey, ya tengo que jugar bien, güey.
Lo
Porque
que
si no,
digas.
qué puta vergüenza, güey. Ey. Ya dejo de su preta cola.
Cervecita. Hola. ¿Es de Franco? Franco te salva.
Ay, estoy bien pendejo.
El Franco te salva, comadre. ¿Qué pex? Tienes como esta madre. Decía. No, virga, me dieron una bala. ¿Cómo que reponiste esa trampa entre los dos, comadre?
No me deja editar, güey.
Verga.
Chupas. Ey.
Para curarme debo de ganar altura primero.
No, no me dejas ganar, pero güey. Siendo tu libre. ¡No mames! Chinga tu madre, güey. Güey, chinga tu madre. Ya, plácate. Ya. ¡Hijo de tu cola!
Dios mío, comadre.
No mames, no.
Mames, no mames, que fue otra vez.
Deja de cargo.
Recargando, 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 sí. Son tantos pelos. Ala, 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 ala. ¿Pero cómo lo hiciste? Ah, tenías 3 fogatas.
Güey, creo que ya inició la World Cup.
Voy a ver. Para que tú no te distraigas, voy a ver yo.
Ah, no, güey, faltan 3 minutos.
¿Cuánto falta?
3 minutos. 32 minutos.
¿Pero cómo lo hiciste? Ah, tenías 3 fogatas.
¿Tú cuántas fogatas tenías?
¿Eh?
¿Cuántas fogatas
Miedo.
tenías? ¿Dos? Me pasé de puto. Perdón. No mames. Güey. No sean putos. Ay, no, me dieron.
Este tipo creo que tiene Francia. Que nos van a tirar acá.
Güey, se la retaqué, así como no tienes una idea. No mames, no me dejes de dar.
Tampoco pediste. ¿Uno muerto?
No mames, mira. Mira esos pinches. Ay, no.
Uy.
Mira.
Lo digo que sería una bala.
No mames, mira. Güey. No,
Mira, me volví mejor. ¿Y tú?
no me deja hacer nada. No sé cómo. La marrana squad.
Videos. Correcto. Guardas como. Me dije.
Ay. No te doy ninguna, tío. No mames.
Tómate tu caldito, pomma. Dale tu caldito. Perfecto, 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 perfecto.
No mames, estoy fallando todos los demás.
Para tu química.
Mira, el bote, el bote, el bote.
Ala. ¿Qué? Pero...
Estoy fallando muchas balas. El día de hoy.
Hay una aparece arriba de mí. No es lo que parece. Y tenía que ser andiano, no sé por qué. Me
42.
Toca difícilísimo. Opa, pero tu amigo es sin ofender, pero es un poquito más, ¿no? Aniquílame. Y tú le arruinaste.
¿Te vas a empezar a mamar otra vez? ¡No! ¡No se ponían! ¡No! ¡No podía!
¿Cuántas hubo ganadas?
Chingo, güey. Me expulsaron. ¿Ya no hablan? Ah, ya.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Quieres que hable?
Güey, Alex.
¿Quieres que hable?
¿Eh?
¿Quieres que hable?
¿Cómo que quieres que hable?
O sea, yo.
¿O estás hablando?
Te lo juego todo el día. Esto no es nada, bueno.
Ay, no. ¡No te doy! ¡No te pasaste de peta!
¡Qué rata! ¡Qué rata!
No suena. Es que no me construye bien, güey. La World Cup no ha iniciado.
También del video del arbusto volador.
¿Desde acá?
Voy a hacerle como él nos hizo a nosotros, ¿ok? Se lo merece, ¿sí o no, raza? ¿Se lo merece, sí o no, raza?
No.
No, no se murió.
¿Y ahora estoy fallando todas las balas?
Bueno. Se lo merecía. Se lo merecía. La verdad, se lo merecía. ¿Se lo merecía sí o no?
No.
Sí. Sí, se lo merecía.
Güey, siempre me ganas así, güey. Güey, estoy ganando nomás cuando te equivocas. Güey, no he empezado. La World Cup no ha empezado, güey.
Ya me hiciste cosa más con. Ya me hiciste así moderador, gracias, bro. Nunca he sido moderador en un canal, nunca.
Ya ves, güey, todavía no.
Nos caracteriza, ya estamos con todas las pilas y tengo
Güey, última
una
partida.
sorpresita que mostrarles, pero no
¿Por
sin
qué? ¿Dónde vas o qué?
antes anunciar a
Porque,
mis
pues, ya
compañeros,
empezó
a mis
el torneo.
Ay, ¿vivimos el torneo?
Sí.
Ok, bueno.
What the fuck?
Por rata.
What? ¿Y las granadas?
Por rata, comadre. Hola.
Güey, ¿por qué siempre me ganas así?
Ya mejoré, comadre.
Chinga tu madre.
Porque sentí que no era demasiado pro para el clan fake y pum, mejoré. Yo pensé que no era demasiado pro para el clan fake y pum, mejoré.
Estoy hablando de Barnaldi y estoy
No,
hablando
me caigo. Oh no, no, sobreviví. Esto es glorioso. Pero muy poquita vida. No. ¿Qué? Pero si te di a cuántas vidas te decía 20.
Nico,
A ver,
Barnaldi,
ya,
un
ya
placer
échale.
estar acá de nuevo con ustedes y tener toda esta emoción que es la Fortnite World Cup. ¿Cómo estás, Rowan? Realmente
que ver la World Cup.
emocionado, feliz,
Abandonemos objetivos.
loco de estar acá una vez más.
¡Veo!
En este hermoso lugar, en este hermoso... Hoy les quiero presentar a mi hijo. ¿Fuiste
Trajiste
padre?
a tu hijo.
¿Este mes fuiste padre?
Me mata porque en un mes,
En
o sea,
un mes.
no, o sea, quitaste
mes.
totalmente lo que es el el embarazo.
Todo.
No, salteaste todo.
Todo. Así
No,
mismo.
saca.
Acá está, a ver si me hace un enfoque acá en la cámara. Este es mi hijito acá. Estamos esperando acá que el cameraman nos haga un primer plano nuestro. Acá está. ¡La llama! ¡Que llama! ¡Que está en llamas!
Se llama en llamas, sí.
Y todos se preguntarán, ¿por qué Rowan
Ay, yo
tiene
no voy a
un
estar
hijo?
jugando
Tiene
con
hijo.
eso.
No, yo me estaba preguntando por qué Rowan tiene hijo.
Tiene un
¿Y por qué el hijo de
¿Qué
Robert es
tiene?
una llama?
¿Y por qué una llama? ¿Y por qué tan su dedo?
Uli.
Bueno, pequeña y breve historia.
Uli.
A ver.
Jugando fútbol el domingo
Ah, me pegué en la...
pasado.
Andy, estoy
Pues,
jugando con
Ah,
un
empate,
¿serio?
me pegué en la mano.
rompí el dedo. Y acá está. Este
Yo estoy
resultado.
jugando
Nos pusimos una
jueguitos de las
llama.
hamburguesas,
Así que-
está bien chido, bro.
Hay un dicho
Pero
que
está más
dice,
chido que el Fortnite.
si la
A
vida
ver,
te da
güey.
limones,
Ya estos...
Vos dale llamas.
vos dale.
Pero
Dale llamas.
pero
Ay,
este
la chica
juego
está dándole llamas.
es buenísimo.
Fíjate lo que es, que está tan-
Pensaron
Mira.
que iban a decir limonada.
Ya saben
¿verdad?
quién es
Pero
bueno.
No me mata porque
Dale
ya
llama.
saben, chicos,
Pero
no juegan
seguro
fútbol
este juego,
y tienen una
este
llama.
juego
Dijo.
está aquí. Yo sé que el
Ya saben.
Fortnite, bro, mira.
Ya saben cómo es el tema.
¿Qué?
3.300 de
Fíjate,
puntuación.
es tan OP Rowan, es tan OP que él se rompe y le aparece una llama en el dedo.
Claro, no,
Ahorita,
nada.
¿por qué no
Qué
salís si no
fisura,
escuchaste
qué
esto,
doctor,
¿Cómo
qué
se-
medicamento. No, llama.
Aparece una llama. ¿Cómo se la llama?
No digas mamadas.
Ay, la
Bueno,
llama de... Estamos.
Nada
Vamos
de
un poco a
los
la realidad, vamos un poco a la
Sí.
realidad. Lo que nos depara el día de hoy, chicos, es ni más ni menos que decíamos el modo creativo. ¿Qué es el modo creativo? Son estos 5 mapas que estuvieron transcurriendo a lo largo de las semanas, sumados a un par de mapas más que estuvieron transcurriendo con
Está.
lo que fueron mapas de grandes influencers, como por
Sí,
ejemplo,
sí.
algunos conocerán a un tal Rubius.
Tifu.
Que es un mapa
Ah, no.
que era un speedrun básicamente, donde iban corriendo lo más rápido posible, llegando, y los mejores tiempos en solucionar ese
Yo lo
mapa
hice, pero no me
se llevaban
invitaron.
la posibilidad de viajar
odian
a
a los
Estados
mexicanos.
Unidos, venir al Mundial a jugar en la Creative de la mano del Rubius en su equipo, a competir por los 3 millones de dólares que está brindando el Creative Mode. Así que una cantidad de influencers impresionantes, una cantidad de jugadores
Como yo.
increíbles y modos por demás divertidos los que nos preparan el día de hoy, mis queridos chicos.
Ujú.
Totalmente. increíble, increíble realmente toda esta fiesta que es la Fortnite World Cup, chicos, que trae esta alegría, que trae estos premios gigantescos que Epic Games no escatima realmente y hace a lo grande su primer mundial, sin duda alguna, una locura. Y estoy más que orgulloso que tengamos latinoamericanos ahí representándonos, porque tenemos a dos hispanos, tres hispanohablantes realmente, en este caso. Y no solo eso, tenemos también a nuestros hermanos brasileños que nos van a estar representando, que al fin y al cabo,
¿cómo le puedo quitar lo del atraso?
América Latina, ¿no?
Así es, están por América Latina y ya encima tenemos la doble chance para que salga Latinoamérica Sur, porque somos todos una misma comunidad de latinoamericanos, tanto Brasil como argentinos. Pero bueno, obviamente vamos a estar apoyando a nuestros jugadores, que justamente Barnaldi, como nos toca, todos son argentinos. Claro, todos son argentinos, todos son argentinos. La verdad,
tenemos unos 3 argentinos que van a competir como titulares. Son 4 slots de argentinos, pero son 3 los argentinos que van a jugar. Van a jugar en el modo de dúos, vamos a decirlo, ya que es primero, ya que es el día sábado. El día sábado van a estar jugando en el modo de dúos la pareja compuesta por los jugadores King y Zone, que a partir de sus grandes logros llegando al mundial fueron contratados por la escuadra de 9Z, la escuadra de la cual, imagino en el chat ya muchos están comenzando a hacer spam go, hashtag go 9Z, y si no están haciendo que comiencen ahora, porque
lo del atraso.
Zone y el amigo King.
Es que me fui porque
pues,
no sé,
y además en solos vamos a tener también otros 2 chicos. Por un lado, King, que repite, no solamente están dúos, sino que también están solos. Es una locura, es una máquina este tipo. Acompañado por otro lado, o mejor dicho,
¿me escuchan?
En realidad, por otro argentino que es el señor Clearnode, que es uno de los mejores en cuanto a ranqueo en lo que es el modo arena. Muchísimos puntos para es una locura realmente.
Que hizo un performance excelente realmente en esa última semana, que nos deleitó con el buen skill, ese buen juego de caderas y el buen aim también. Entonces vamos a mandarle toda nuestra fuerza el día de hoy y a levantar las manos para mandar energías y que así puedan tener un óptimo rendimiento, que creo yo que van a tener. Yo tengo fe, tengo confianza, tengo esperanza también. Así
pero
que
si se le puede arreglar,
parte,
¿no?
por lo menos ya tienen todo nuestro apoyo. Imagino que los chicos en el chat también. Y dicho sea de paso, es momento de compartir la transmisión, porque estamos en la recta final, muchachos. Es ahora cuando tenemos que unificarnos y así empujar el carrito con más fuerza.
Este hermoso carrito llamado, quiero decir Latinoamérica, pero vamos a decir hispanohablantes, porque tenemos público de España y de todos los lugares del mundo. Este hermoso carrito llamado hispanohablantes, momento de empujarlo, compartiendo la transmisión, solamente un clic. Compartan la transmisión de YouTube, la transmisión de Twitch, compartan lo que quieran.
Y estás olvidando algo, Bernal, también.
¿Qué cosa? ¿Y cómo es eso?
Con la llama.
Copa, ¿no?
Tenemos ahí un hashtag.
Creo que no puede.
Ahí está, con la llama. Medio complicado, ¿no? Hashtag mundial Fortnite ES. Hashtag mundial Fortnite ES. Para que nos manden sus tweets. ¿Sí? Ponen en sus tweets el mensaje, el saludo que quieran a la persona que sea. O no sé,
a ver, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? ¿Está bien? Tengo que hablar así.
Mándenlo por tweet, pongan hashtag mundial Fortnite ES y va a estar saliendo al aire, mi querido Nico.
Sí, ahora sí. Ya vamos a estar leyendo también sus tweets justamente en vivo. Y si no, bueno, vamos a estar ahí chequeándolo para ver qué tal. Y queremos saber cómo están, cómo han vivido todo este mes y nosotros, porque tuvimos fin de semana tras fin de semana con ustedes, viendo qué es lo que hacían, estaban haciendo tareas. Me acuerdo que algunos estaban con las tareas de las universidades, con la escuela. Entonces ahora es un mes que no sabemos mucho de ustedes y la verdad nos interesa mucho saber qué es lo que están haciendo en este momento y obviamente cómo están viviendo la gran final de
sentado comiendo galletas
de Fortnite. Por favor, chicos,
de
la
mundial
verdad.
de Monday.
Sí, me hice un lenguatraba. No, pero en la Fortnite World Cup ya estamos acá listos para transmitir la gran final. Obviamente comenzando con el modo creativo, que la verdad es algo muy pero muy emocionante, algo que como que me llena de expectativa de qué es lo que va a pasar, ¿no? Porque o sea, si bien como recién dijiste la parte del Rubius, que es un speedrunner, que la verdad estuve viendo algunos videos en YouTube que han sido demasiado rápidos, pero extremadamente, algunos que encontraban bugs, que encontraban glitches, que llegaban a los 2 segundos y uno decía, ¿cómo eso?
Es normal eso.
Pero nada, ahora ya tienen el equipo. Y ahora va a ser algo como que no va a ser el mismo mapa, sino van a ser diferentes actividades.
Pero son como unos 10 segundos, ¿no? De retraso.
Los jugadores, obviamente también con su
a ver, déjame ver mi directo.
Va a ser alguien famoso, ya le vamos a estar repasando en momentos nada más. Pero va a ser algo muy, pero muy emocionante. Yo la verdad estoy muy ansioso para saber qué es lo que nos prepara Fortnite.
1,
hermoso, sin
2,
duda alguna,
3,
toda la fiesta que
4,
se estaba preparando ya
5,
durante meses.
6,
Hay personas que
7,
estuvieron esperando
8,
este día,
9,
¿verdad? Hace
10,
4 o 5 meses
11,
que ya han anunciado
12,
que ya se venía
13,
todo este
14,
evento, toda esta
15,
fiesta realmente que iba a ser
16,
la
17,
Fortnite World Cup, el
18,
primer
19,
mundial y que en
20,
este caso
21,
tiene cabida
22,
Latinoamérica
23,
y que va a llevar
24,
sus
25,
representantes.
26,
Entonces
27,
estamos nosotros, como
28,
ya decíamos,
29,
hinchando, mandando
30.
toda la fuerza.
Son como unos 30
esperando
segundos de
a
retraso.
bueno, a que nos deleiten realmente con ese buen skill.
Son como
el
unos
día de
30
hoy
segundos
y
de
con
retraso,
shows
güey.
que sin duda alguna van a salir memes,
Vale,
van
verga,
a
güey.
salir
Me vuelan las patas.
momentos
Ey,
divertidos, momentos de tensión cuando estemos ahí viviendo
Güey,
en
chinguen a su
esos
madre, güey.
enfrentamientos donde los mejores del mundo compitiendo el día de hoy.
Sí, señor, no van a estar épicos, van a estar
Ya, quita la
epicardos.
cámara.
Epicardos Games, van a estar esos
Epicardos,
games.
sí.
Saludos para Tío Epic de paso. Van a estar epicardos realmente porque van a ser cosita súper loca lo que se viene. Pero me gustaría remarcar algo que todavía no dijimos en la
Epicardo.
transmisión. Que además de tener 3 argentinos jugando, 3 hispanohablantes. No,
Yo.
3, no son 3 hispanohablantes, son 3 latinoamericanos. Pero además hay hispanohablantes porque hay españoles, si mal no me equivoco, son uno en modo creativo que
Sí.
están jugando en el equipo de Rubius. Y hay además creo que 2 o 3 españoles también jugando por el servidor europeo que clasificaron a la Fortnite World Cup por solos y dúos. Después vamos a estar repasando los nombres, ya lo veremos. Pero además de eso está bien también remarcar que por cada uno de los servidores cayeron 2 suplentes en caso de que algún jugador por X motivo, por enfermedad, por problemas de visa o por algo, no puedan participar. Bueno, cayeron suplentes de cada servidor. Por el lado del servidor latinoamericano, bueno, también cayeron 2 jugadores de 9Z que tuvieron grandes rendimientos. Por un lado cayó el señor Lagarto, el chileno Lagarto.
Yo que decía que estaba ahí nomás cerca,
Estaba ahí cerca.
y ahora mira, salió
Sí,
suplente.
señor. Salió Lagarto de suplente. Y por otro lado tenemos el segundo suplente, es el señor Tuaico, el argentino también de 9Z, que particularmente... Uy, parece que esto ya arranca.
Güey, yo digo que va a ganar el Dead.
reemplazo de Tecno Viking, quien era el primer suplente, pero no pudo.
A ver, vamos a ver el
por
stream de
temas
Dead
visa,
porque según
así
yo iba a
que-
ser algo de
Así que
¿no?
bueno, pero parece que no tenemos mucho más tiempo que decir porque ya estamos con la pantalla dividida. Estamos viendo ya los nombres, repasando un poco el primer equipo, Crowd Crew. Tenemos por un lado con Lashlam y bueno, los 3 muchachos que son fuera en este momento, pero yo te los nombro.
Ya
Mientras
son
habla el
putos.
amigo Glitex. Te digo entonces que los chicos de Crowd son Lashlam, que es el influencer, el capitán, M-Cybe, Clytax y X-Sandy. Son los titulares, o mejor dicho, los jugadores de este
Malos.
equipo. ¿Por qué hablamos de equipo, chicos? ¿Alguno sabe explicarme qué es lo que pasa acá? ¿Qué es lo que pasa? ¿Son equipos para creativo? Les cuento un poco.
Son equipos para creativos, sí, totalmente. Un equipo que,
Cállense la
si bien
verga.
creo que estaban en la parte europea o norteamericana, ahora si no me equivoco, que también tuvieron que hacer una clasificación previa también, como fue la del Rubius. No me acuerdo muy bien en este momento cómo fue, si fue como el Rubius que también mandó un video. Sí,
Fueron
era
las 5
claro.
clasificatorias de creativo, más eventos particulares de influencers, como el Rubius.
Totalmente. Entonces ahora ya enseguida nada más vamos a estar pasando a los equipos de en qué actividades son las que van a hacer en este momento. Porque tenemos 3 juegos, vamos a tener 3 juegos en breve nada más. Y ya le tenemos explicando cuál es cada uno para no tirar spoilers. Pero por ahí ya pueden ir intuyendo qué es lo que pueden ser, ¿no, chicos?
Sí, señor, mi querido Silver, así
Vamos
mismo.
a ver si
Ya vamos a
el
ir contando
Dead
un poquito
no
acá en los
está.
mapas. Ya por lo pronto vimos al
Sí, güey, el Dead está en
primer equipo
directo.
en pantalla.
Vamos a ver el Dead, güey. Creo que está más interesante el Dead. No mames, comerciales, güey, por no suscribirse, güey. Ahí está. Tener like, güey, porque luego me siento mal.
think we do. I assume this is about Armageddon. Yes.
Ah, güey, qué chido de sus pinches mamadas. Güey, no mames. Aguanta, ¿a quién vemos? ¿Al Dead o al Fortnite?
Do you have your eye on
Ahí está.
anybody?
The Death Run map, I think, is going to be the most competitive. So, yeah.
Güey, el Alex está ahí atrás.
Do
El
the Death Run
Winnie
map, yeah.
So, I mean,
Let's
Scissors
do
is
that,
very
Alex.
well known for his death runs. Do you think you'll have any competition with him?
El Rubius.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really hard beating him, but
va a masturbar.
my map was also a Death Run, so I think my teammates have a good chance.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. Zeke and Bala, back to you guys.
Güey, está bien cerrado.
Oh man, the hype is building. Now guys, the show is getting ready to start, but there it is. You've got the 32 players, 19 countries represented across
Aguante.
8 different teams. The Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals are about to begin. You ready?
I am ready, Zeke.
I'm ready to run inside, so without further ado, let's send it inside to kick things off.
No pain, no gain. No guts, no
A ver,
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on?
Woo!
How you feeling today? That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Welcome everyone to the Arthur Ashe Stadium. I'm Golden Boy, your host, and I couldn't be more happy that you guys are here in my hometown of New York City. It's actually quite nice.
Sí, cierto.
Pretty cool. That being said, we have a lot of cool stuff that's going to be happening here today. Not only do we have the creative showdown, but we also have the third Fortnite Pro-Am that's about to go down. It is going to be incredible. You got some of your favorite content creators are going to take that stage and battle for your entertainment. Now, you know that we saw a few of the players that were coming out here. We actually have one that you all may recognize standing by with Pookie. Pookie, who you got for me?
Thank you so much, Golden Boy. I am up here on the main stage with Ninja. Familiar faces for everyone in the crowd. Let's hear it. How excited are you to be here today at the World Cup creative mode? This is something different for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, I haven't really done too much creative, but I've been playing a lot with these guys, obviously, the last 48 hours, and no, I'm really excited. I think we got a really good chance, and we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Now, tell me a little bit how your team came together.
Yeah, I checked out their clips for the trick shots that they submitted, and they were all, you know, they stood out to me. They were special, and it was just an easy choice to pick these 3 guys. And you know, like I said, we've actually been bonding pretty hard the last 48 hours. So team cohesion is an all-time high.
Team cohesion, I love it. We should have named you guys the Ninja Trick Shot Warriors, really.
That would have been awesome.
¿Por qué me estafaron?
I mean, there's a ninja skin kind of in the game, so you know we could have had.
¿Sabes qué están diciendo los juegos?
That's all good. I like the little whip. I love my little ice cream.
Que le gusta.
And anybody that you're looking forward to facing off against here today?
Everyone here, you know.
Put your faith.
No manches, no. Joder, no está pasando de pericoso.
Just give me something I can fight for.
Están pagando muy bien por eso.
You know, we could have had, you know, maybe some of that. That's all good. I like the little whip. I love my little ice cream.
And anybody that you're looking forward to facing off against here today?
Everyone here. You know, Gotaga, he's my fellow, you know, Red Bull competitor, essentially. And, you know, Scissors, because he talks a big game. That's it, yeah. Those 2 guys, I'm looking out for them the most.
Well, he does talk a big game. Let's see if he can back it up today. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best of luck. Golden Boy, what do you think?
Porque es que no pagan, es lo que yo me quedo. No pagan.
We got 8
demasiados
great
prietos.
teams that are going to be playing for a $1 million grand prize in 3 very creative modes, which means today's really all about fun. And who better to have some fun with than none other? You got Monster, Sundown, over at the cast booth. Take it away, fellas.
Bro, qué bonito sería estar ahí.
And boys and girls, Jonesies, Bonesies, and everyone in between. Welcome to the Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals. I'm one of your casters, Sundown, joined here by Monster. Monster, how you doing today, man?
Doing great. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. 10 weeks of qualifiers, and it's all coming to life. And this is what we're here for.
Yes, after the 8 trials now, what you'll be seeing on the stage will be 4 sets of 3 matches in 2 never-before-seen maps, and a little refresher coming from the creative showdown there with Sky Station Showdown. It's going to be incredible.
That's right. So you guys have seen the Sky Station before. Lucky for them, you know, they get to kind of come in here, prepare, kind of prepped up. But there is so much more that is going to happen that hasn't been unveiled today.
Oh, and I mean, it's seeing the adaptation across these sets is going to be incredible. unforgettable, and they're going to get a chance to revisit them at the end with a little remix, but we'll get into that here in a second. Let's check out the overall scoring and how these guys are going to be competing and how they will win. So, as we said, that first set is Sky Station Showdown. Junkyard Juke will be the second one. Set 3 will be a never-before-seen World Run, and then set 4 will be the Golden Games. Now, the Golden Games will comprise of a singular match from each one of the other 3 with, as I said, a nice little remix on it. And the Golden Games is worth a golden llama, while all of the other sets are worth a singular silver llama. How does those llamas add up, Monster?
Yeah, you want to accumulate the most llamas throughout each set. We're treating each set its own individual thing with a couple games in between. So they're going to get a couple runs at it, and you just want to do the best in every set and get those llamas so you can take it all home.
Recuerden suscribirse a Andrés. Hijos,
it will come down to that golden llama. The golden llama will trump all. Now let's get into the prizing, which will also determine a little bit of the scoring. We'll take a look and we'll throw that up there for you. And the way it ends up working is from top to bottom. Each one of these contestants will be winning money. So everyone is a winner in there, but first place ends up deciding that. And this is per the individual matches.
Van a ver mi gordura. Mira, no, yo hasta yo jalaría ganar eso.
You definitely want to get in the top 4 to bump up that score.
Yo sí ganaría.
Yeah, that's right. And that is every game. Per match, we have a big
bueno,
winner. Of course, it's going to be divvied out between everyone competing, but come on, with the amount of games that's going on today, this is incredible.
Yes, that is across 12 of matches total. So tons of chances to win prizes from all of these guys. Let's take a look at the roster and all of the teams who will be competing and give you guys a quick little overview. You can see Chicken Champions led by El Rubius. Sunshine Soldiers got that one right too, Zeke, with Danyan and Achin representing as the captains. Funky Fighters with Tomoya. Cuddle represented by Lachlan.
But we got to give some love to the Ravens Revenge. You can see them up there. Little Whip Warriors. We already kind of touched base with Ninja. Llama Record, which you talked about a lot coming up into here. And of course, the Fish Fam, who's going to be led by Scissors.
And these are some of the creative kings. They've been able to go through, run, qualify. A lot of them have had the World Run, or not World Run experience, excuse me, but in those death runs where they were doing the qualifications, but there are also some combat aspects. So we've seen Sky Station Showdown before. You know, there's going to be a little bit, I don't want to say advantage, but there might be a little more at home when you're actually firing bullets, building out, and trying to get those rotations in.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot underestimate any of these teams. These guys grind and they all play
Recuerden suscribirse a Andrés, como pues, para que sean más guapos, ¿no?
See a run and how they take these
So now the VIP will be those creative captains, and they have to be the one in the capture point uncontested to score points. They will get 3 points per second in the initial builds, and then the first team to 1,000 points, or the highest scoring team by the end. And also, the creative captains will be wielding the Infinity Blade.
That Infinity Blade will be important because they had to get to the capture points A, B, and C, which will give 3 points a second. And then 7 minutes into the round, point D opens up, where you will get about a lot more, right? 12 points a second.
4 times is a lot.
That is what you want to do. You want to gun for the point D on the
no,
that's your comeback, or that's your lead taker.
Yeah, you can see a lot change when that opens up at 7 minutes. But now we're going to go in an overview. For those of you who are unfamiliar and didn't get to watch it at the summer block party, we got you. Zeke, catch us up.
Mira, ahí estoy yo jugando.
This map is a collaboration between Team Evolve and Epic. Now let's break down how it all works. For this very special event, we are bringing you an exciting King of the Hill style game built in creative by Team Evolve. 8 teams of 4 players will start at their home base on the edge of this massive flying city. Together they will push 3 capture circles, racking up points by holding them down for their team. As each team heads toward the capture points, they'll need to protect their team's VIP, who plays a key role in this game mode. If they get eliminated, they'll respawn at the team's home base. The VIP is the only player who can earn points for your team while in the capture circle, earning 3 points per second. They are also the only ones who can wield the Infinity Blade, which deals massive melee damage and enables the wielder to jump incredible distances. It's the rest of the team's job to make sure the VIP gets to the capture circle and stays there as long as possible without being eliminated. With 3 capture circles across the map, teams have to strategize to figure out which point they'll be able to hold. Pay attention to your surroundings, because if lots of teams are fighting for the same point, there could be an open circle elsewhere. Hold up. Did I say 3 capture circles? Actually, there's a 4th one. Partway through the match, the 4th capture circle in the center of the map will open up and will award 4 times more points per second than the others. But with high reward comes high risk. After each match, teams will be ranked based on how long they held the capture circles and earn overall points based on the rank in that game. Those points will be added to an overall leaderboard, and at the end of 6 matches, the team with the most points wins. Let the showdown begin.
Se lo gastó y pues ya no tengo pavos. No, yo no quería comprar el baile
seeing that and getting a quick rundown on how the teams
de hecho, güey, si no se han dado cuenta, amigos, se va a actualizar la tienda en 2 horas menos. Ya, como 1 hora ya falta.
No, early on, I thought the Little Whip Warriors and the Fish Ram were going to do good, but hearing from the Ravens Revenge, Gotaga now, I'm just shifting towards Ravens Revenge here. They've swayed me. Their entrance has really swayed me.
They definitely had a lot of confidence down there in Gotaga. It can be very competitive at a drop of a hat. My team to watch.
1 hora, güey, para que se actualice.
The Llama Record Co, Hand of Blood, Spenos, Alex JJ Carnifex. You heard him talk about it. 3 competitive veterans and a very aggressive German. That's a combination that I want to see on Sky Station Showdown. Now, we've done a whole bunch of talking, but I know why you guys are here. You know why we're here. It's time to play some Fortnite. The Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals starts right now.
A ver, güey, no sabemos qué está pasando, güey.
We are loading in. Everyone's hopping out, and they are actually familiar with this map. So we're gonna see the strategies off the bat here. Let's see who can take away and break away with that early lead you saw there. Nice wide shot of all of our captains here. Here it is. Little Whip Warriors in the lead off the bat.
Already you can see trades coming out now. A fun fact, the Infinity Blade wielder gets a bonus 100 health and shield. So he's sitting at the 200 mark. On top of that, Siphon is on. If you get an elimination, you get that 50 effective HP back over. That makes the Infinity Blade very hard to take down. They also get those big crescent move jumps to slam down. And as you can see going on the right-hand side of your screen, it is creative chaos all over the place. But now taking in with the Little Whip Warriors as they're able to clean it out, and Ninja's trying to rotate up top.
Yeah, I'm sorry to break it to you, but the Llama Record was completely pushed off of their point. And now we have Ninja who's going in with the Infinity Blade. What a player to wield this one right here. Oh, he's getting pushed back. Notice how he doesn't even want to get eliminated. He wants to do as much damage as possible. But is that effective?
I think you just kind of reset and you go, or you get up there and you start swinging. The 75 damage will be able to take it down. The Llama Record company right back up. Now, what's going to be interesting to me is how the players utilize their building. You start with 50 wood, and then if you get an elimination, you get 25 wood directly into your inventory. So if you're able to kind of eliminate out and put pressure down, you can get some ridiculous builds, as we're already seeing on top of the Blue Hill.
Yeah, this is actually a neck-and-neck race right here in the early game so far. Fish Fam, Chicken Champions, and Ravens Revenge are all trading spots at the moment. And Sunshine Soldiers comes right on in to wipe that up and get them out of there. Nice job for Stewart.
And look at the Cuddle Crew across the way, just now getting their first points because they've been contested the entire time, whereas Llama Record Company has only had one team coming up towards them. Another thing to note, let's talk about the loadouts here, Monster. What are they rocking?
They're rocking everything that you can get in the game, from blue tactical AR up to that hunting rifle. So you have the long range, you have the close range, you have the AR. You kind of just pick and choose your battle, what you want to use.
And the one thing you're missing that the Infinity Blade wielder does not have will be 9 impulse grenades. So everyone has a bunch of mobility to be able to get up there. But you see right there, Scissor's able to cut down a bunch and get a decent amount of timing. Let's take a look at the score. Little Whip Warriors climbing up, but it is only a 5-second uncontested lead, and they're building on it. Right now, not a lot of points have been scored, which means when that hill opens up at 7 minutes, it's going to be that much more important.
Yeah, this is going way better than I expected. There is no one dominant team so far, but the Little Whip Warriors are doing so great right now. There goes Ninja, and he does get traded out. Ravens Revenge kind of takes it back over. Will Gotaga squad manage to hold it down for long enough to get their, points in? don't forget, he has to clear out the point. If there's someone on it, you're not going to get anything.
Right, and as soon as you're up there, teammates are not building for you. You're exposed for the entire map. Everyone else is able to see you. You can see Arubius going in, but the double pack plus the Infinity Blade wielder of Hand of Blood. This Llama Record Company team is looking to go platinum with a great defense of their point.
There it is, very nice. Finally starting to earn some points, trying to break that, triple digit. Hand of Blood, little fun fact right there. His dog Falco is Germany's second biggest dog influencer on Instagram.
That's impressive, but I wonder who the first biggest is. Now that's like, is there a statistic for that? Like, do you go down the line? But one thing I do want to note for Hand of Blood, look at the eliminations coming out of the Infinity Blade, already sitting on 7 and being aggressive. As the more he gets that siphon going, the better he's going to be. But the Chicken Champions come out on top there. No tender defenders are going left, able to hold the top, and now crawling their way back up there. They're only about like 10 seconds or so behind the Funky Fighters.
Dude, wait a second. Where did the Funky Fighters come from? Suddenly they're at the top here, and the Little Wit Warriors have not managed to earn any points. Sunshine Soldiers looking to kind of ruin that festival up top, but it's Tomoya. We touched with him with Pookie early on. He said, you know what, he chose his players, specifically because they're great at death runs, but it looks like they battle it out too.
They're doing a very good job of making sure they go at the same time. You can see Tomoya here being patient, doing everything he can to try and find an outlet, but he doesn't want to commit before his teammates are there. He's waiting for Kutu. There they are. Kutu coming up with them as well. And the fight is on, but we switch back over to Scissors just chopping it down. But the fish fam is a sushi there as the retake happens.
That is actually crazy. Watch him kind of wait there, prepare the ambush. His team comes up and they collapse on the point, and bye-bye fish fam.
And notice they had enough mats to completely encircle the top, but the Infinity Blade will be able to come right out. So instead, Tomoya jumps straight up to just stall out a couple every second, because every second matters. As you see, Kutu also on 8 elims right now. The sword players putting in work.
We have a bit of a tie up top. Funky Fighters and Fish Fam. Llama Record so close as well. This is a close one for the run in the top 5 so far.
And I like seeing the Funky Fighters using impulses out of spawn. You get 9 of them, so it's great to throw them off, to knock other people off the point, but you use 3 to get a little faster. These guys are all very experienced in terms of navigating basically every part of creative and battle royale, so they can use those impulses to get themselves more efficient. As you see Zan go down, Suzu go down, Scissors go down right there. Lachlan is just cutting them apart, but Tomoya, again, the Funky Fighters come out on top with the Infinity Blades at least, so no points going over right now to the Cuddle Crew.
Oh no, the Cuddle Crew does not have the Infinity Blade wielder here, so Clitex has to kind of hold it down for now and wait until the leader, the team captain, can get up to the top. If Lachlan gets there in time, he might be able to, but nope, they kind of lose their point of interest, unfortunately.
And now Gotaga goes up and goes straight back down, not able to catch himself on the edge, so Raven's Revenge gonna have to wait a little bit before they get points, but have full control, and Gotaga unfortunately breaks some of his teammates' build there with the Infinity Blade.
Yeah, you see Chappie. Chappie's from, the USA. His favorite aspect of creative mode is actually 1v1 build fights, so this is why they're doing pretty good right now. And they kind of close it up. Looks like the Cuddle Crew has come back, but the Fish Fam is here to ruin that entire party. Can they shut it down? And Scissors survives just for a bit more.
And again, you see every single time the Funky Fighters go up, it is never a solo person. It is always 2, most of the time 3. They get control and then they immediately box up. But while we've been talking about them, let's check in back with the scoring as we're now right around the 3rd mark in a minute out from that 12 point per second. And Ninja's team, the Little Whip Warriors, are Little Whipping all over as Tomoya goes up, comes back down, and the Xing Xing was not enough. Cuddle Crew takes him down.
I actually love that strat. You don't see anyone else really utilizing the dive straight up into the air to kind of disengage off the pressure. Ninja's doing a great job chopping up here. He's already at 8 a limb. Never mind, make that 9. That was Gotaga who went down right there. And they finally get another run at, advancing the lead here.
And they are slaying out, too. Yes. You see every single one of them almost to the double-digit marks. But Taco, hello. That was your head, yeah. You gotta be careful because, hey, if all you're doing is sitting there rifling, that's fine. Somebody's gonna take a hunting rifle and make you pay. Lachlan goes up, MSYB is just behind him, and Lachlan is able to take that one over. Kaz is trying to do everything he can, and he does get Lachlan, so good delay coming out from there. Opening up about a 20-second lead, but here we go. 3, 2, 1, middle point is open. That's 12 points per second, and right off of the bat, we see Kanoku heading towards the Impulse is going out, and a swing and a miss there with the Superman jump from Ninja, not quite gonna get it, as Rubius and Hammer in the circle right away. Rubius under fire, but Ninja under fire. Who will take it? Rubius has the better sword on the day, but immediately taken out. This is chaos.
El Rubius mató a Ninja.
Only gonna be the most successful. But remember, you need your sword wielder. Your captain has to be there. If Lachlan isn't there, it's not even worth fighting for. So Claytex doesn't care. He's trying to pick up that Elim counter, and he's on it. He's playing some good defense there. Down goes Hand of Blood. No points for the Llama record anymore. They actually use that. Just a couple seconds, put them all the way back up to second place.
And 2 of the Karaku right now have combined for 31 eliminations, but they're not converting it into points. They're currently sitting at the bottom. 180. The Warriors do still have a lead, but it's already been cut down. And just as I said, with the middle hill, Monkey Fighters almost take it away. There it goes right on over. And you see any amount of time in that middle hill is so efficient.
Actually loving that little strat right there. They hold a point, then aim out to where these players spawn in and kind of move in from just kind of pressure them back.
Yeah, so that's when you need somebody with a hunting rifle to start taking shots and saying, hey, pick on somebody else. If you look at this way, you're going to have to respawn, because if you can get tags, great, but if you don't convert them into anything, it's not worth it. As I just kind of stuttered, because Carnifex is sitting on 23 eliminations, Hand of Blood on 14 right there. That's why the Llama Record Company is ahead right now.
Yes, and they were using that 4x bonus on Capture Point D, which is right in the middle. It only appears after the 7-minute mark. So now that we only have 5 left in the game, it's up to whoever can hit that 1,000 first, or the timer runs out. But at this pace, I think the Fish Fam, Monkey Fighters, or the Llama Records are probably going to take it here.
Yeah, the Sunshine Soldiers are also racking up points quickly. What's interesting to see is the Fish Fam are pretty much now uncontested, as everyone has tunneled in on that center hill. But once you get later into the game, when you need to kind of go up a little bit more, consistent points end up winning out, because everyone will turn their attention to the 12 points per second. You'll have impulses going down there, random hunting rifle shots, builds 24/7, because they see that tick happening. And look, as I said, all the sword players are down there, 2 of them going off, the attack shotguns being thrown up, walls everywhere, but it doesn't matter. Points aren't being scored right now.
Yeah, they're trying so hard to get all the bonus points that the Fish Fam is just like stealing away the lead right now. But also, remember, if their teammates pick up elims, you get maps straight to your point, into your inventory. So they're able to fortify up there. That's why they're just slowly growing.
And you can actually fortify to prevent the impulses from going in, or make kind of a wall to toss it in. As you see, Hand of Blood picking up his 16th elim, but hey, Scissors is chilling. Pump for Nicolin up, man. Pump for Nicolin up. Yeah, let him know. Let him know. There we go. He's saying, hey, you guys, we'll stick to our strategy. Let's see if somebody goes to contest it. There it is right away. They go up, but all 4 of them, you don't want to run into this. They're ready and waiting. They know they have the lead right now.
Oh, he's holding a trophy.
Look at, he's looking around, he's telling them to let him know, man. And that's what it's all about. They've opened up a 100+ point lead, but no contention, because everyone is tunneling on the bottom.
Uh-oh. And I like this now. Now they're turning their attention outwards. Other teams kind of realize, wait a second, they're just up there scoring.
Like, what can you do in this instance? They see the other scores. That leaderboard is running for them. What they have to do, if you're the Llama Record Company, you hold the middle and lock it down for that time. And then the second you get the lead, start running at the Fish Fam. Don't let them come anywhere near any point. Nobody else is going to catch you unless they get the middle. Everyone's attention is there right now. And the Llama Record Company now has a 100-point lead back in the span of just 10 seconds.
They let their guard down one time, and suddenly Llama Record takes the lead, as the Fish Fam wasn't just farming alone. Fish Fam no longer have a free point. It is up to everyone to stop the Llama Record Company here, because Hand of Blood has 17 elims, and he's going for the middle now. He's got his team ready. Let's see what's he going to do. Hits the vent, goes right in, nice and sneaky. Oh, he's
De
still
ahí se
waiting.
los hubiera
Look at the
reseteado
big
todos.
brain
Mira.
blaze. Comes out the
Cuacas a
collateral right
todos.
there, and it's all his. The center point is his to earn
Sí, ya
points
ganamos
now,
las
Sundown.
llamas de
It's so
huevo.
close. It's just
Sí,
a
ganamos
few
las
more
llamas.
guys. That would be it. One more goes over, and
Y
that's
ganamos
it.
las
World
llamas, se la
Record Co.
mamaron.
takes the first match. Hand of Blood, Spenos, Alex, JJ, and Carnifex are your match
Ganaron
one,
las
step
llamas,
one winners
ahí.
right there. Incredibly impressive.
Ya
Coming
se veía
out,
venir,
well
ya se veía
executed
venir.
gameplay, and they say, Scissors, you
se
can
veía
hold that
venir.
L instead of the trophy. Don't celebrate too early.
It's the World Cup Creative Finals. Every game is
Yes,
worth
I am.
so much money as well, so much prize. So to take a victory off
Yeah,
the
también
bat, you
pendejo
have
ese
to be
porque dijo que iba a
feeling
ganar.
great. And that was your
Ese
fan
ganaron
faves
las
pick.
llamas.
I mean, they had everything going in. They're
Llamas
incredibly
win.
confident, but they had to make sure they were able to get it. You can see the last few moments, they'd already boxed themselves up after clearing out the Funky Fighters, who were the only other contestants. The Funky Fighters actually also
Voy a
passed
que jugar ese
the fish
modo de
fam in
juego,
the
a ver
last
si a ver
moment,
cuándo lo
which is
sacan
huge in terms of
a
not
normal.
only the prizing, but what will end up being potentially a llama in the end.
Let's go,
That's
some of
right,
bitch.
that is right. Loving this replay right
Ellos
there.
aquí van a
The
ganar
let's
los
goes, the
gallinas.
energy is real. You can
Yo
clearly
quería que
see the
ganara las
excitement.
gallinas.
That was a great game to watch.
El
It's
Rubio.
fantastic.
El
Honestly,
Rubio no
I
sea
love
malo.
Sky Station Showdown so much because I think there's a level of depth there, right? Everything is wood, so you're able to like kind of hit through it, and the Infinity Blade cuts through all of it right away. But the Infinity Blade wielder doesn't have the
Rubio,
ability
no
to
sea malo.
build, needs the support from his teammates. So you saw the people who were roaming in packs of 3 and 4, incredibly successful.
Yeah, it was
Pues
kind
sí
of
ganaron las
unfortunate. The Cutter
llamitas,
Crew
qué
was like
bonito.
slaying, legit. So many elims, but
Yeah.
not a lot of
No,
points.
hombre.
And that's because
Qué
playing that split
bonita
game is
llama,
not going to work out.
You have to convert it into
yeah.
control. It is a control the point game mode, and if you're
Dum,
not doing that, the
dum,
other players
dum,
are going to
dum,
be doing that,
dum,
as you saw right there.
dum,
And what was
dum,
unfortunate there for
dum,
the Fish Fam
dum,
is they got contested twice in a row right after and just couldn't get reestablished.
bueno, pues,
They
a
couldn't get
ver.
together in those long spawn lines like you were talking about. I mean, they could be painful.
Yeah, you know, I was rooting for
Güey,
Raven's Revenge,
¿cuánto
man. I
falta
might
para la
have to jump
tienda?
on the Llama Record Company
Whoa.
bandwagon.
49 minutos, güey.
Really? One match?
Güey, únete.
Just one, dude.
One match? That
way.
was quick. All right, well, he jumps on the bandwagon. We're going to jump on over to Pookie, who has an interview for us.
Únete, Alex. Nomás me dice
Thank
que
you
estás
so much,
conectado,
guys.
pero
I
no te
am here
unes.
down on the arena floor with our
Únete, Alex.
champions here. We have the Llama Record Company. Now, have any of you ever played this? Let's go to you first.
Invítame.
Yeah, we had a few training sessions yesterday and we were totally dominating the game mode. So, I mean, we are by far the best team here. And right now, we feel very confident, yeah.
Well, you certainly played, like, you came a little bit from behind there. So your strategy was kind of like to get those points that are slower accruing at the very beginning and then kind of go into the middle and kind of start dominating near the end. Who made that call?
I mean, that was pretty much me, yeah. Like, we know that at 7
Yo
minutes,
digo
like, the
que
middle
sí.
just opens up.
O a lo
and
mejor y nomás va a ser
you get, like, 12
exclusiva
seconds
de
instead of
ellos.
3. So, yeah, we decided to work on that. We weren't that good
Güey,
at
¿sí
first,
viste
but we
que,
got our
que a
strat
los que
going.
fueron a ese evento
So,
les van a dar
pretty good.
2,000
Speaking
pavos
of
un
strategy, are you going
graffiti
to
y el
carry
pase de
that into the
temporada 10
later games? You're
gratis?
going to change it up?
We're just gonna
Nomás
do
a
the
los que
same
fueron a
thing.
ver el evento.
Hopefully no one follows
Qué
us.
huevos.
I mean, now all of your competitors have heard you say that, so we might have to discuss strategy a little bit when the microphone gets turned off. Now, finally, for you over here, how does it feel being here, playing in front of this massive audience?
It feels amazing, like it's just a dream coming true.
Thank you. And for you over here, you've traveled all of this way to just be here, be at the World Cup. Is it surreal? How do you feel about it?
It's an experience. It's really nice. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
and we love Spando.
¿Cómo conforme?
All right, well, we'll talk about that. You guys got to educate me on that. Not sure what that is. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations on taking the first game. Casters, back to you.
Hey, Alex.
Thank you so much, Llama Record Co., Hand of Blood, Spenos,
Hey.
Alex, JJ, and Carnifex taking the very first match of the Creative
Isn't
Finals,
that
the first match on the
Isn't
stage.
that
I mean, it was an
format?
impressive format. They clearly had a strategy they wanted to execute on. It took them a little bit to get there, but over the course of the game, they were consistently accruing points.
Yeah, I should have known last night they were going to do good. Saw them all in the hotel lobby. They were hanging out. Literally, as
Bueno,
a crew,
parece
one of
que
the
estás- que
only
estás conectado,
creative
nomás
teams
que
that I saw
no
sticking
lo vi,
together
no,
like a
¿sabes?
squad.
No estás conectado.
Should have put my money on it.
Like I said, bandwagon. It took less than one match in an interview, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm fully on board.
I'm
no
so
problem.
convinced.
It's all good." This set has been so exciting. I mean, who are you looking out for? Who can contest them? And what do you think the next step is to shut them down? They say, hey, we have a game plan. We're going to do the same thing. And I agree. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Like, stick to that if you're going to keep winning. But what do the other teams do to now make them uncomfortable? How do you go challenge them?
I mean, honestly, we saw a lot of that team play out of the Fish Fam, right? You wait for your Infinity Blade wielder to come up and then get the team to back them up. You have to work together. And remember, when you catch an elimination, you get mats for it so it can help you build.
Yes, mats and the health back, but the first match is done. The second match is kicking off right now, and we will have a pretty good idea of where we're going. I'm excited to see if they can repeat, and now the second match is underway, and right away you can see some players sprinting out, some opting to take some hunting rifle shots as Lachlan grabs that Infinity Blade and goes straight up. And you can see you can actually make it to the top if you hit the vent, jump, and then jump again. 2 jumps right away. Fish Fam and chicken contenders. God, awful. Chicken champions. Apologies.
Tenders, chicken what? You trying to eat some
Tender defender, chicken tenders. I know, my fault.
All right, here we are. So this time around, the Sunshine Soldiers actually managed to get some points off the bat. Very good for them, but Little Whip Warriors, same thing we saw before. How to take, you know, a little bit of the first big step here.
I mean, Ninja knows those jumps. He's able to get around incredibly efficient, up to the top right away. But the early tack fights coming out to win, able to ruin that one there. But then Tyler trades it right back out. And what really is important here is about establishing control as a team. You want to stay together and just get your momentum rolling as Ninja goes up, followed quickly by the Little Whip Warriors. Ninja goes first, gets 1 elim, gets 2 elim as they swarm from both sides. So Ninja was up 2 from the back, 1 from the front. That was a very well-coordinated retake.
Love how they did that, and now they're all holding it together. Kaz holding down the backside, keeping these players off the ramp. But it's Gotaga's squad who's coming up the top here. It's Chappie, and Gotaga dives right on up into it. Doesn't matter, he just gets taken right down. This is what you need to do here.
6 eliminations already coming out from them. Taldock with 1, Kaz on 4, and then 2 for Ninja with the Infinity Blade, as Taldock is immediately spraying down shots, making it just a little bit more difficult. But boom, there come the hunting rifle shots, and Taldock is taking shots as well. Out of builds and needs to back up and use his team there, and Gotaga goes straight up.
Well, they need some builds for their backside because they are getting sniped straight out of that spawn point there. It's Raven's Revenge, who they're just kind of gatekeeping at the moment, right? Look at Chappie's like, dude, I can't even go up right now because the team is up there.
It was a good challenge, and he did some damage, but Ninja was all over it. Now already up to 4 elims, opening up a 60-point lead, but have to keep an eye on the other parts of the map as the Chicken Champions are doing their best to hold the top but get pushed out. Kaz finally gets taken down, but 5 elims on his first life there as Ninja challenges Magma. Will he be able to clean that one up?
Yes,
and
he does.
But Chappie's on the other side. Slam goes down right away, but now we're over on board with your match 1 winners, the Llama Rekiko, and they're already slaying out as well. 12 elims for them, but 0 on Hand of Blood, which is actually efficient, assuming he doesn't need the health. Will have the sword regen going through, but he can't use the builds, right? So yeah, other people need him.
He can't build. He also can't get hit right now, so he needs to be careful because he is 1 shot away from getting taken out here. But someone dives right on up. He has to put that pressure down, and it's the Chicken Champion to make a quick end of him. And it's their turn to start accruing points, but no. Chicken Champion leader goes down there.
Good attempted defense from Carnifex. Was able to trade out 1, but now we have 2 swords up top. Gotaga and Lachlan just trying to beat each other up, and Gotaga comes out the winner of that one. Other cuddle does pick it up there. Just remember, it's 3 points when you're standing in the circle. Uncontested, it has to be the VIP in there. When we hit 7 minutes, there is the 4th circle that is 12 points per second.
This is definitely very intense for Tomaya here, who again has no health. The Funky Fighters are trying to get that dominant lead they had in that game 1. Can they get it? Ooh, knows he's on camera there, gives a little bit of a taunt. And uh-oh, is he gonna challenge? No, just stays back, says, you know what, points are more important right now. He's just focusing in on the points here.
And you can see the Funky Fighters trying to prevent that ramp coming up. It's very efficient to just immediately, as soon as you come out, have 2 team members ramp up and to the left or up and to the right so you can get up to the first level. However, Infinity Blade will break that in 1 shot, and you have a ton of rifle ammunition. All of these guys being maxed out on ammo.
Let's see here. These are all the spawn points. You can actually see the banners hanging, so you know if you really want to focus in and kind of shut down a team, you totally can. And Llama Lords are not doing great this game.
No, and this was the double jump I talked about. Ninja goes straight up. That's the first Elam. He's going to be able to point his camera, go up, and challenge as soon as the team decides, but instead, going to save that jump to be more impactful. Raven's Revenge trying to get pushed out right here. Gotaga and crew doing everything they can, but Taldock is going up the back. Chappie gets taken down for Ninja's 8th Elam, and he jukes him out, going straight back up top. Gotaga, does he have the health to take it? First swing comes through, and Ninja goes down.
Yeah, he just needed another Elam to put him back in the game. You got to get that siphon bonus. You don't get the heals. It's really rough, even with the Infinity Blade to heal up, because, you know, the heal time is kind of slow.
It's very slow. You can see the tick going up there. It's not something that you're going to be able to rely on, particularly when other players are getting the siphon off. If they're the ones trading out the shots, they can quickly change HP, and those are long animations. But look at the challenge. The 3 different teams going up, and now it's just the Fish Fam and the Cutter Crew. Lachlan doing everything he can. Zan goes down, but tries to create a little bit of space, eats the headshot from Suzuhu, and disengages.
Cutter Crew finally getting a couple points here. It's been pretty rough for them so far on this map here. You can see this struggle just a bit. The story has definitely been Ninja's supreme dominance so far. He's doing pretty good right here. And even with no help, says, you know what? I'm not going to give away 3 points. Might as well go for it. He's so close.
Yeah, you can see him calling out the whites there on the sword, knowing they only need a couple more shots to get it as we switch back on over to the Cuddle Crew, who've established themselves there, but are still struggling to kind of get the points. The first time we're really seeing them all together, but Clydetex immediately gets ripped from the spawn.
Yeah, Lachlan's team needs to represent. There they are. They're finally starting to score it up. He's got a couple of eliminations. You can see X-Sandy here. 16 Elam, so definitely has some Slayers there.
Yo, they need to figure out their game plan because they're getting Elams and putting things together. They have solid numbers. They're just not getting the right hill time. Maybe it's go somewhere else. You don't always have to go to the point that's directly in front of you. Go contest someone, or maybe just go mess with somebody at their spawn. Delay them so they don't rotate towards you. Like a number of times, as you said before, you can see where people are spawning. If you want to go deny a team, you can send somebody to deny them. Just know that player is coming back over and over and over with likely more resources than you.
Every single time. And look at this. The Little Whip Warriors approaching that 400 point mark. And in just 1 minute, that new point capture D will be unlocked in the center of the map.
And while they have a solid lead right now, just under 150 points, that disappears in the blink of an eye. That's about 15 seconds uncontested in that middle hill. That's just how valuable it is. But we saw the shift in gameplay that happened. Everybody tunneled it right away, and then the Fish Fam were able to get back up, but after that, kind of cycled back in, and the center point became the focus and where the win was taken. And right now, Llama Record Co., you said they were struggling at the start. They're doing fine right now in second place, Monster.
They're definitely creeping their way right back up. They're about to hit that 300 point mark there. Here we have Svenos just on the point by himself right now, waiting for Hand of Blood to come on up, hopefully. And again, no surprise, Ninja and his crew has found himself another point.
And the way they've angled this build is brilliant, because if you come up the steps, you're pushing into somebody's right hand, and on the other side, you're blocked off, as Ninja then just drops down Stewart 0-0-0-0, and he gets picked up with the alley-oop from Gotaga, as Gotaga comes up with Magma. 1, 2, 3. Ravens out of nowhere, but the Little Whip Warriors don't care. They're cutting down in 3, 2, 1. You can already see MSYB is down there. Alex JJ down there. Carnifex down there. They're trying to set up control right away. Llama Record go, but the impulses are raining from everywhere.
Hand of Blood really tried to get in there early too, as did every other captain, but it was to no surprise, not effective.
And you can see that the Chicken Champions are committing to the 3 points right now. Little Whip Warriors as well. While contention is happening down in the bottom, no Infinity Blade Wielder is in there, but the steady climb of points coming at the Chicken Champions is going to be beneficial. But also, just like that, Llama Record Co. is a little bit off the pace. They need to get the center uncontested. However, this game, they have a lot more attention on that.
Yeah, but look, Fish Fam's doing the same thing they did last time, just slowly, or actually, sorry, the Chicken Champions have adopted the strategy.
Fish Fam are doing it too. You can see they're getting 3 points there. So there's 2 teams who are just hanging out up top, no problem. All the other teams right now are contesting. Raven's Revenge has control of the of one of the other side. So every hill is occupied and full controlled by a team, not being contested. Everyone else is looking at the middle.
Yeah, and it's actually working. The Chicken Champions are right behind the Little Whip Warriors right now. They're almost in the lead here. They just have to kind of hold it down. Honestly, the Little Whip Warriors have to identify what platform they're on and go take it.
Well, this is what happened to them last time. They kind of had a good lead and then stalled out. You need a game plan when the middle platform goes, and you either need to stick to it or, depending on the score, be adaptive. Because right now, Chicken Champions, they're being fine. As long as somebody isn't controlling the middle, they're going to be able to have that lead, and you can send one person to just throw impulses down there over and over. Just be annoying from the top.
Here's Scissors. 6 Elans looking good on this other point, and now he's in the top 3. They weren't even close before, but just by slowly, consistently gaining points here, you can see they're breaking those thresholds slowly but surely, and Little Whip Warriors are no longer in the lead.
Yeah, Little Whip Warriors actually unseated the Chicken Champions there from their control point. They're taking it over. They're trying to get it back, so that's a battle right now. But the Funky Fighters out of nowhere, middle hill, and all of a sudden, just like that, into first place, going to pass 700 in just a second. Nope, get pushed out, and now they're back in there. Tomoya going off right now. Lumberwreck and Co. down there and trying to push him out. And you can see they're contesting it over and over again, but they're not getting the points they saw last game, falling off the pace.
Yep. They are slowly just battling for this number 1. Chicken Champs kind of overtake it now as well. The Fish Fam not too far either. Everyone's so close here in the top 4. Don't forget, if you take a victory, you win 55,000 bonus in prize.
And right now, Suzu is going off. 21 eliminations, and right as I say that, apologies for the caster, Chris, but 21 eliminations from the Belgian. He loves practicing his builds and creative, and is showing it off here with really clever defensive cone edits up there. But right now, Little Whip Warriors are going at it. Tomoya gets the better of Ninja, and he gets cut down, but Funky Fresh Fighters then get sent all over the place thanks to the impulses from above.
I love this strat. He kind of sends out for a second there just to kind of catch a breather, see if his teammates come back. But unfortunately, the timing was just a bit off. And the Llama Record Company now control the middle point. For how long, we will find out here, as this is their comeback story, because they need these points desperately here. Hand of Blood still alive, just long enough to get a couple of more points. But Scissors is playing the long game here, just eating away at the threshold here at the top.
So Suzu isn't grouped with them. I'm assuming they've sent him to just go either watch middle and be their middle control. No, he just came up the backside. There you go. And just like go flying at people as the Kadoku come up in a very well coordinated pinch. 3 from the side, and Scissors gets taken down, but the Funky Fresh, oh no!
No, they got stopped.